Hi, my name is Marley Malcolm. Does lowering your health risk, increasing the length of your life, and having mental and physical clarity intrigue you? Because if so, you should implement a daily exercise into your schedule. I've conducted research that I can provide information on why people should exercise, the problems of not exercising, and how it can benefit your life. So today in my speech, I will present to you the problems of not exercising, the solutions to these problems, how your life will look if you do exercise, and finally persuade you to implement daily exercise. So before I start my speech, I will give you a statistic. In 2023 in Mississippi, a report was done that showed that 33.4% of adults in Mississippi had no physical exercise outside of their job. This put Mississippi as number one for the least amount of physical activity in the United States. This might not seem like a huge issue, but since there are so many problems that arise from not exercising, it really is a big deal. Dr. Rudiger Kretsch says physical inactivity is a silent threat to global health, contributing significantly to the burden of chronic diseases. Without exercising regularly, a person is more prone to poor cardiovascular health. Poor cardiovascular health leads to problems such as high blood pressure, increased risk of heart attacks, and also poor circulation. Not exercising also can lead to obesity. This leads to other health problems. According to Physical Activity and Lifetime Risk of Cardiovascular Diseases and Cancer by Yashuko Kabato, physical inactivity is considered to be one of the most important modifiable risk factors for NCD. An NCD is a non-communicable disease. A non-communicable disease is also known as a chronic disease. So it's so important that they're modifiable is because it's something we can change. Non-communicable diseases actually are responsible for nearly 38 million deaths globally. And because it is modifiable, we can decrease this. So not exercising doesn't only impact you physically, it can also impact you mentally. And physical inactivity is associated with inner levels of anxiety, depression, stress. Lucas Vito states that the absence or reduction of physical exercise has been associated with increased risk of mental disorders, such as anxiety and depression. Physical inactivity also causes mood changes such as anger and low energy levels. Since there are so many risks in not exercising, I will help you see how you can make daily exercise into a habit. Dr. Sarah Happelman said, "Your tank is fullest in the morning and you have to make decisions all throughout the day. At the end of the day, your willpower is closer to empty than full." What this basically means is early in the morning is the best time to exercise because you can get it done and out of the way, and that's when you have the most energy. Chelsea Levinson's article, 8 Tried and True Strategies to Make Exercise a Habit That Sticks, says that we need to use intentional implementation to make exercise a daily habit. Intentional implementation is basically a plan, a sense of behavior, a time, and a location. To apply this to exercise, you would say your behavior would be what exercise I'm doing this day. Your time would be when am I exercising, and then the location would be where am I exercising. This can really help make exercise into a habit that sticks. It is important to realize how much time you need to put to exercise as well. Bukowski states, "How much exercise do you really need?" A person needs 150 minutes of moderate aerobic exercise a week or 75 minutes of vigorous aerobic exercise. An example of moderate exercise would be walking, biking, or swimming. And an example of vigorous exercise would be running, aerobic dancing, or playing a sport. And how to start exercising and stick to it, Lawrence Robinson encourages a positive mindset that ditches the all or nothing attitude. If you're so set on doing all these things right at the beginning, you're not going to make it into habit because you're going to get burnt out really quick. Because it says a little exercise is way better than none at all. If you make exercise into a daily habit, you'll be able to enjoy the benefits and really see how exercise impacts your life positively. Sarah Berg, in massive study uncovers how much exercise is needed to live longer, says that physical activity 150 minutes to 299 minutes a week reduced all-cause mortality rates by 21% to 23%. The quality and length of your life will be affected very positively. Your energy and mood will be boosted, and the risk of heart diseases will be generally lowered a lot. You'll ultimately be a healthier and happier person if you exercise daily. So today I discussed the problems with not exercising, offered solutions to these problems, also helped you visualize the benefits of exercise if you did decide to put it into your life, and also persuaded you to actually implement a daily exercise program. To end my speech, I will give you a quote by Nelson Mandela. I've always believed that exercise is not only the key to physical health, but to peace of mind. I believe that if we include daily exercise into our life, our quality will be greatly positively increased, and the length of our life will also be increased. So, thank you for listening.